All right, so true or false? The coronavirus disease is caused by bacteria. What do we think?
False.
False. Do we agree with Charlotte here?
Yes.
False? That's right. So the coronavirus is caused by a virus, not by bacteria. So what that virus is called is coronavirus. It's very scientific, but because it's a virus, antibiotics don't actually work against it. So we're just making that very clear that it is a virus, and in order to actually get a treatment for it or protection against it, you'll need a vaccine, which our public health is working on, right?
Yes. Russia got a vaccine too.
Yeah, so there are a lot of stories coming out about vaccines. However, the World Health Organization and the Center for Disease Control, they have not put out any licensed treatments right now, right? So we're actually who? Yes, that's it. Who? The World Health Organization.
World Health Organization is a branch of the UN.
Right. The more you know, JP.
World Health Organization also said that 80% of the dairy industry is nonsense.
So we're on to our next question. The use of masks causes carbon dioxide intoxication or a lack of oxygen. So that means you don't intake as much air when you're wearing a mask. Is that true or false?
True.
True.
You think that's
That's
true?
a Trump truth. That's bull hockey.
That's the truth.
That is actually false. So
See?
when you
Trump
when you
truth.
wear masks, yeah, exactly. It can be uncomfortable, but it doesn't actually cause any deficiencies or any lack of air. It just could be uncomfortable because your breath is hot and wet, so it could be moistening or something like that. But it is not actually impairing any of your breathing.
That's my daughter's favorite glasses.
I know, it fogs up your glasses. that is true. I wear glasses and I have the same. Sorry?
My daughter's favorite word is moist.
I do that a lot.
Just not uncomfortable if you sneeze in it.
You have to make sure you're pinching your nose and with the mask on and then putting your glasses over top, I think, right?
Yeah. There is a way to do it so that you don't get that.
Put some medical tape right there.
Medical tape, there we go.
Is this the medical mask?
Yes, that's the medical mask. Well, there's a couple different kind of masks. Great question. There's the disposable masks, which you've all got. There's the medical N95 masks, which are like specially fitted for your face. Or there are just cloth masks that people wear to put up that extra barrier. All are valid, safe measures for wearing masks, but these ones are disposable, so you can't reuse them. And they are classified as these. In this question, they don't impair any type of breathing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so next one. Most people who get COVID-19 recover from it. Is that true or false?
True.
What do you guys think? You bet?
I think it's false.
You think it's false?
Yes.
Okay.
It says most people who get COVID recover from it.
Well, let's see. It is true. So most people who get COVID only have those mild or moderate
Where's my money? Ding, ding, ding.
yeah, but they do recover it because of our supportive healthcare. But if you do have a cough, fever, or any of those difficulty breathing symptoms, you'll have to make sure you call the health links. And then if you have a fever, make sure you go to the doctor, as the manager of the government has been.
Can I get your flu shot?
Well, if that's all it is, they'll test you for the virus too. So true or false? Drinking alcohol does not protect you against COVID-19 and can be dangerous.
True.
What do you think?
True.
True. That's true. So drinking alcohol doesn't protect you against COVID. Possible use of it can increase your risk of health
You'd
problems.
have a lot of alcoholics if that was the case.
Sure, on this one?
Yeah, I'll listen to this program.
Sure.
Saturday will be 23 months for me. What else?
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
How long have you been trying to build a new volcano?
That's why they named it the coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
Corona.
I just want to can I remind everybody something, Jessa?
Sure.
We have bragging rights because remember, Zoom won the bingo last week. Woohoo!
Online people have bragging rights.
I won this morning at $3.
Congrats, Russell. So true or false? Thermal scanners, so like the temperature gun you guys saw when you all walked in, can they detect COVID-19?
No.
Yes. Sort of.
No.
Online people, what are we thinking?
They can detect if you're getting sick.
What do you Zoom people think?
Oh,
Perfect, Charlotte. I don't know if
Your
anyone.
temperature is up, but I don't think they can detect COVID-19.
Charlotte just gave a very great answer. She said they can detect if your temperature is up, but they can't detect COVID-19, which is correct. So that's false. That
Awesome.
scanners cannot detect COVID-19.
Way to go, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Could just have a fever.
Yes, if you have a fever, then you go to the doctor, right? Right, Scott?
Yeah.
All right, true or false? People, there are currently no drugs licensed for the treatment or prevention of COVID-19.
True.
I think we all know that one because we're all waiting on it very carefully. So while there are several drug trials, there's no actual proof of any drug or treatment that's effective in treating or preventing COVID-19. And there is a
The
warning
Americans are still waiting.
that, yeah, they're waiting. Very,
Prevention of common sense.
yeah. That's true. I mean, like wearing a mask,
You
etc.
know, a lot of the people who come down with this COVID-19 who are elderly and have been sick previously.
There'll probably be a treatment in November when the president gets going. Go in.
We're all waiting for that, hey?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So true or false? Spraying and introducing bleach or another disinfectant into your body will not protect you against COVID-19 and can be dangerous.
True.
True. So this one is more for our neighbors down south who have maybe heard the president talk about disinfectants or bleach, right?
I'll let them start going.
So I'm glad you guys know this answer. That is true. It will not protect you. And they're, just so you guys know, I've gotten all this information from the World Health Organization. So this is their warning. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not a health professional, right? I just want to put out what they're saying, right? You get it. But there is a warning, like,
Is Gladys your thing?
Gladys is not here today. Gladys and Cersei, just so everyone knows, will be in the office Tuesdays and Fridays and by appointment only. So you guys will have to call ahead if you guys want to see them, okay? Okay. So yeah, there is a warning. Do not under any circumstance spray or introduce bleach or any other disinfectant into your body. That can be very, very poisonous and very dangerous. So this one's kind of funny too. True or false? 5G mobile networks do not spread COVID-19. Have you guys ever heard of 5G?
No.
Yeah? Some of us.
Do we have it in Canada?
I think we do. Do you want to kind of tell the group about it, Alan, or you want to?
I know it's just a cellular thing. That's pretty much all I know.
Yeah, Alan's right. It is a cellular network, and some are thinking that, yeah, no worries, it causes COVID-19. Do we think that's true or false? That is caused by a mobile network?
False.
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 Way to go, Scott.
But you're right, it's true. It's 5G mobile networks do not spread COVID-19. So viruses don't travel on mobile networks or any radio waves. It spreads through respiratory, so respiratory droplets. So when you cough, sneeze, breathe, talk.
Just
So
make
that's
sure you
how.
clean off your phone after, if you sneeze on it.
There you go, Scott. That's another way. That is how viruses spread.
So you should do that anyways.
I'd rather be alone.
You'd rather be alone now?
These are the
Yeah.
shortest.
So I'd rather have this picture.
But we are glad to have you, as long as you're staying safe, right? Yeah. So wearing your mask or sanitizing, wiping things down before you use
But I
them.
forget about, last time I got a cough, once a cough, I was, been out of, that kind.
Oh, okay.
Need help?
Okay, what is it, what about, what like this thing?
Need water?
Sometimes you'll see masks made of like cloth, those will work too.
Yeah, wash, wash.
Exactly, they're reusable, good for the environment. So the next one is exposing yourself to the sun or high temperatures higher than 25 degrees Celsius protects you from COVID-19.
False.
False? You thinking false?
Yes.
All right, so
Well
that
done,
does
you got,
not. Yes, you got that one, you bet. Yeah, it does not protect you from COVID-19.
It false, yes.
Yeah, you can catch COVID-19 no matter how sunny or hot it is. So even countries with hot weather have reported cases of COVID-19.
Look at
Hi,
Florida, their numbers rocketed after they opened the beaches.
Exactly. We see it on the news. So true or false? Catching COVID-19 means you'll have it for life. False? You think that's false?
what do you think, Scott?
Don't really know
What
because
is that?
there's.
What do you think?
Germs afterwards, kind of like that other virus, I can't remember what the hell that was. Chickenpox, they don't know yet.
Yeah. So that is false. Catching COVID-19 does not mean you'll have it for your life. Most of the people who get COVID-19 can recover and eliminate that virus, so they can take that virus out of their body. So if you do catch it, you just need to make sure that your symptoms are treated. But most patients can recover thanks to supportive care.
Jessa,
Yeah,
I'm new at this, so could you tell me who's all on Zoom besides Scott and Yvette?
of course, yeah. So we have Scott, we have Dennis there, we have
Oh, yeah,
David.
I saw him.
Sorry?
Yeah, I saw Dennis, sorry.
Yeah, Dennis,
City.
Yvette, Sir City, and David.
Okay, I don't think I know David, but okay.
Do you want to introduce yourself, David? I don't know if his mic is on.
That's
Well, I think David's got his cat on, but
okay.
Valerie, that's David.
Yeah, he might be away from his desk at the moment, or.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Hi, Sir City.
Hi, Valerie.
So true or false, everyone? Being able to hold your breath for 10 seconds or more without coughing or feeling discomfort does not mean you are free from COVID-19.
False.
False.
It's not true. It's false.
Two.
So being able to hold your
Who is
breath
that?
so being able to hold your breath for 10 seconds or more without coughing, that does not mean you're free from COVID. So while the most common symptoms are dry cough and tiredness and fever, some people develop other more severe forms of it or other symptoms too. But great guesses, everybody. That's why we're doing this, so we can learn. So true or false? The COVID-19 virus cannot spread in hot and humid climates.
False.
Good one, JP. You answered that real quick. You knew that one.
Well, just one sentence.
Yeah. So it is false. So the best way to protect yourself is maintaining that distance or at least a meter from other people and making sure you're cleaning regularly, right?
2 meters.
2 meters, sorry. So true or false? Cold weather and snow can kill the virus.
No, false.
False.
It started in the winter.
False.
False.
You think false?
False.
Go, Scott.
We are right. Who said false? You guys are right. So there's no reason, so the Winnipeg World Health Organization says that there's no reason to believe that cold weather can kill the virus or any other disease. Those things can exist in your body regardless of any outside temperature or weather. True or false, everyone? Taking a hot bath does not prevent COVID-19. True.
True.
You feel like you got COVID? Just take a bath, right? No, that's true. It doesn't prevent COVID-19. I mean, it does keep you clean,
And it might prevent the case of skin.
Something you should do anyways.
but it does not prevent the virus. And yeah, the World Health Organization is warning against taking a bath that it has too hot water because water that's too hot can burn you. So they recommend against that.
You're always joking.
So true or false? The COVID-19 virus cannot be spread through mosquito bites.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't hear much about the bugs that might be able to spread it. True?
Cannot.
It's true. Cannot be spread through mosquito
A
bites.
lot of people just read that and don't realize it cannot.
Yeah, these questions are worded kind of
AIDS before that? He said AIDS.
because it's a it's more of a blood substance disease. I think you might want to fact check this, but I think it can be.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Well, I'll check it at the end, but I would think so because it from if you're taking a mosquito, yeah, from blood person to person, you're spreading that blood.
Well, it started from bats and
Yeah, that was
China.
from consuming it, right? So true or false? Hand dryers are effective in killing the COVID-19 virus.
True. Just give me a call.
You got a false? Anyone else? False? True? False. It's false. So hand dryers are not effective in killing the COVID-19 virus. Protect yourself. You gotta wash your hands, sanitize, and dry them. It doesn't. That heat again has no impact on whether the virus is killed or not.
washing your hands with regular soap is more effective than just sanitizer.
Scott's got it. Scott's got it. 30 seconds, right? Sing the alphabet in your head. So, true or false?
Vaccine.
Vaccines against pneumonia do not protect against the coronavirus.
True. True.
True? Hearing a lot of true. You guys are right. It does not protect against the coronavirus. So, even though they might be similar in symptoms, and they target the same kind of system, that respiratory system where you're breathing in your chest, that pneumonia vaccine does not protect against the coronavirus. The virus is so new, right? It needs its own vaccine, which they're working on. So true or false? People of all races can be infected by the coronavirus.
True.
True. I know JP, you mentioned that mostly people older age,
A lot of elderly.
yeah. But do you agree that people of all ages can be?
All ages.
Yeah. You're right. So
A lot of it depends on the circumstances.
yes, it's true.
For example, if you live in an immunosuppressive lifestyle, it's like
JP's throwing out some facts here. Depends on your life, your conditions.
Pregnant woman, then.
Yes. So some people are more vulnerable to the virus. So older people, people with immunosuppressive or conditions. But the World Health Organization is saying older and younger people can be infected with the coronavirus. So they're advising all people to take precautions again to protect themselves, right?
Somebody's making a lot of money from this.
It's true. Some of us are losing money, right?
That's true.
So true or false? Antibiotics can prevent or treat COVID-19.
False.
False?
False, yeah.
What kind of antibiotics?
It just says antibiotics, but
What
what are antibiotics used to treat? Does anyone know?
Viruses.
Fine.
Antibiotics are used to treat bacteria, so this is actually false. So antibiotics only work against bacteria, not viruses. And since coronavirus is caused by a virus, are no antibiotics that would be used in the prevention or treatment of it. True or false? There are no medicines that can prevent or treat COVID-19. True.
Or
That's
no.
wishful thinking.
A lot of it is just common sense.
Full of common sense, yeah.
Don't eat it, and leave it by surprise.
That's one thing, JP. But yeah, you guys are right. There are no medicines that can prevent or treat COVID-19. So today, there's no specific treatment or medicine. And those infected with the virus should receive their care to relieve and treat their symptoms in a healthcare environment. And true or false? The new coronavirus was deliberately created or released by people.
False.
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 All we need coronavirus deliberately created.
Like it was made on purpose by someone.
It's true.
That's true.
Someone.
Unfortunately, the person who put it out got it.
So, oops.
Well, actually, that is false. The new coronavirus was not deliberately created or released by people. Viruses.
There's always people against that.
Yeah, there is though. But the World Health Organization is saying like viruses can change over time. So sometimes a disease or a new virus can have an outbreak, and that can happen when an animal like a pig, bat, or bird goes through its own changes and then passes it on to humans. So this is how the new virus came to be.
What did they say? How long this will not go around planet control?
We're not too sure, JP. JP asked how long this would last. We are counting on it not to be too long.
1 year, that's it.
We're waiting for vaccine, right?
Say when the new president, when the new president.
Dentist appointments, like
Jump down.
for cleaning and checkup.
You should be able to still book dentist appointments now that the Manitoba government has been going through phases. So
We're in full